right, Cancer. Some sage to cleanse the space. Three chimes to bring in positive energy. This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer. If you have Cancer anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Always trust your intuition. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, welcome to the channel. My name is Greta and I am an intuitive reader. I do look at the sun location, the planetary placements, the moon placement, and even the moon phase to get a really good idea of the energy that is surrounding you at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, if this is your first time tuning in, a little bit about the layout of this reading. When we look at this top row, we will be looking at your public life, your professional life, your career life, and the energy that is surrounding you there. When we look at the second row, we will be looking at your private life, your personal life, your love life, and the energy there. The third row, the final row, is final thoughts, final messages, final takeaway. And what I like about this third row is it really does leave everything open to spirit. And many times we will find that this third row brings together your entire reading and hopefully enables you to find a little bit more clarity on your situation. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Cancer. And Cancer, look at this beautiful. We have the High Priestess card as the foundation, the basis of this reading. The High Priestess card is also considered to be the first female pope. And the first female pope was said to die in childbirth and disguised herself as a male in order to stay in that office. And judgment, forced by judgment. And this is judgment of the past, a resurrection, something coming back to life, something coming back, something coming in that wasn't as it appeared, something that wasn't as it appeared is coming back. And let's see how those cards play into the rest of your reading this week, Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Cancer. And we start off with the King of Wands, passions, desires, sitting on the throne, taking charge, taking control of our passions and desires, the strength, something only you can do, something that is your calling, new partnerships, breaking free of the walls, breaking free of what has been holding you captive, and forming new relationships, forming new partnerships. Public speaking, people listening to you, people following your lead, people wanting to hear what you have to say. Someone is trying to rush you into making a decision. You're feeling rushed or hurried or forced to make a decision. Usually, in decision making, rushed or not, you make very sound judgments, you make very sound decisions, and you're usually right on rushed decisions. And you like to act quickly. You don't like to leave things sitting on the back burner. And usually you're right on point in your decision making. But this time, this one needs more time to gather facts. Something is going to be made known to you at a later date, at a later time. Something is going to be made known to you about this decision that will bring new clarity. That is take your time, relax, don't rush into making any decisions. If you make this rushed or forced or hurried decision, you're going to find something out. New information is going to be coming available to you later to mid to the end of next month. You're going to hear information that is going to give you new clarity. That is why we have the Judgment card here. New information. There's all of the facts haven't been compiled yet, or you're not aware of all of the facts. And new information is going to be coming to you mid to late next month. Hold off making any rushed or forced decisions. Be patient. Time will be on your side. And that is followed by the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, looking back over, here we have someone looking back, someone looking back, looking back, looking back at our words, looking back at words or looking back at actions. I don't know if these are your words or actions or someone else's. The Nine of Swords, we've put in the work, we've put in the time, and we have battle scars, we're wounded. This could also be considered the Wounded Soldier card. We're wounded, we have the battle scars. And more Page of Wands, and now we're ready to move forward. Now we're ready to move forward. We already know we're moving forward, moving to the next step. What are we looking back at? Saying the wrong things and misunderstandings are par for the course. Everyone at this time is on an emotional roller coaster. And Cancer, your season really did come in with a lot of emotions this year. It's really come in with a lot of soul searching and a lot of processing and a deepening of intuition, especially for the sign of Cancer, but also for all other signs. And so we need to keep that in mind. Everyone is working through past memories and past emotions. And before this reading started, today, as I was meditating before the reading, I kept hearing that saying where the past isn't done with us. We may be done with the past, but the past isn't done with us. And many times when we are going through a very traumatic time, a very traumatic event in our lives, we have kind of clouded vision. Spirit is really wonderful. Source is really wonderful. God really does bless us in keeping us blind to things that are very traumatic and to things that will hurt us. And we will be made known, or we will remember these things, and these things will come up from our past for us when we are ready to process. You or someone very close to you is experiencing the effects of a past emotional trauma. Something that they experienced, something that was very painful. And it's almost like in the past, we remembered half of the story. We remembered half of the story. And like a light bulb went off, a switch went off, something triggered the more of that memory, more of that trauma. And we're working through that. We're processing that now. The best thing that we can do when processing or helping someone work through past trauma is to be patient. This is a roller coaster ride. And again, remember, sometimes we block out those past traumas, those past hurts, either partly or completely, until Source knows that we're ready to process. And we need to be patient and we need to be gentle with ourselves when we are processing that. And know that we do have the strength. We do have the capability to see this through. And as Cancer season comes to an end, so will our emotions become more even-keeled and more manageable and seemingly less out of control and less chaotic. Be patient. Be patient. And then we have the Four of Swords. Taking a time out, taking a break to meditate, to consider, to ponder, to process. The 4 in tarot represents stability, endurance, achievement, and simplicity. And when we are processing past hurts, when we're processing our emotions, taking a break, letting our minds and our bodies process is the simplest action that we can take. Be gentle, be patient. Justice. Justice. Balance. Balance is coming back. Balance is returning. Intuition. Trust your intuition. You are being divinely protected, divinely guided at this time. Temperance. Out of nothing comes something. Out of nothing comes something. As uncomfortable as it is, sometimes we are called to act upon our judgments. Sometimes we're called upon to take action. You've been taking a break, or you have stood back and watched idly long enough. It is time for action. To do nothing would go against our core beliefs. And it is better to lose a friend than to lose ourselves. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Cancer this week. Thank you, Cancer. You have a blessed week.